So you want to play my new drawing game?
It's time for more BombDraw. I was just gonna say.
Are you ready to roll that wheel?
Spin that wheel, baby.
Wow.
I think it's time to spin that wheel a second time.
Time to use your second reroll, or first reroll.
Spin it. A pirate scroll. So, like, I could do a bit. Part of me thinks it'd be funny to just draw a very simple drawing, but I'm not about that. I'm about creating something fun and exciting. Roll that wheel. A relic of elemental quivers. Is this my last one no matter what?
No, you got one more reroll.
I'm doing this one.
A relic of elemental quivers. All right.
Let me screenshot that. That's a really good wow. That's a rare.
All right, time for my roll. Are you ready for me to get a really good prompt?
I'm sure you will. It knows that you're Papa and it likes to hook you up.
It likes to hook me up. All right, here we go.
Daddy.
Well, this
Wow,
is
that was made for you.
this is made for me.
I mean, is that what you want to draw though?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna continue my streak of going with my first pick.
It's bullshit. It's not fair. It's not an impressive streak when you get good drawings every time.
I have an idea in mind
It's
already.
not you rigged it against me. He built this, guys. It's like it's obvious what's happening here.
Yeah. Man, I got water during the break. It's life-giving, man. I really needed water.
I love water so much, but I will say there was a time in my life where I would drink so much water and I felt so good, and I still love water, but I'm like forget to drink it.
Oh no.
And that's where the problems lie. And I need to drink more because I miss the days where I drank like literally like gallons of it a day and felt great.
You feel great when you do. I
need to get back to that.
I do too. I need to drink more water. I drink plenty, but I need to drink more. I need to drink less energy drinks. But I do too. That's why I just put everything on the top of my desk so I can see it and not forget.
Got that undiagnosed ADHD, baby.
That's right. Woo! Toot toot! Come along with me. Toot toot!
How about you, Ian? How has your week been? Have you? I know you've been busy working on stuff, but have you had any free time to enjoy anything? Or is life just mostly pain right now?
Mostly my life is pain. My free time is when Gianna arrives, so those are fun times when she comes to hang out on my days off.
That's cool. Have you guys as a duo watched anything, enjoyed anything, done anything noteworthy?
I showed Gianna Ocean's 11 for the first time.
Wow. It's a great movie. I should watch it again. Wow. It's been a long time. Wow.
That was actually more like that was kind of more what it sounded like. But yeah, I like that movie. I enjoy it. I love, and like I think I almost like the soundtracks more than I like the movies, because I have listened, like as soon as we watched those movies, I listened to the soundtracks quite a few times.
Gianna, how'd you like Ocean's 11? I should watch it again. I know I just said that, but it's been many years since I've seen it. But I do know that I liked it a lot, and I imagine it holds up pretty well.
She didn't like that Julia Roberts is kind of like just a trophy in the movie, basically.
Yeah, that's fair. I think she gets more play in some of the later movies, but
she does, but not as much.
It is
not a lot,
yeah.
you know. And in
enough.
In the second movie, she gets a bit more involvement. She's the 12th in Ocean's 12 in the second movie, but then in Ocean's 13, she's basically like not in the movie at all, and they wave it off by like in the first scene they're like, "Where are they?" And Brad Pitt's like, "It's not their fight," and then they just get on a plane, and then that's it. It's stupid.
Huh. That is stupid.
Yeah.
I definitely don't remember the other movies.
I mean, there's a reason I've really only I've watched them once each, and I was like, I'm good. I like Ocean's 11, and we don't need the rest. So, spoiler alerts for people in the chat, maybe Gianna, who was interested in maybe seeing Ocean's 12.
Well, we don't have to do that now, then. Take off your headphones for a second.
Take off your headphones, or if you don't care. But it's revealed. Respectfully, I'm not on the edge of my seat for the movie LOL, so I don't care. Okay, that's kind of what I figured anyways. But so basically what is revealed is that they stole the thing that they're trying to steal like weeks ago. And then the whole heist that they've been planning was actually just like a ruse to make them think that they hadn't been stolen the thing yet, but they were actually stealing it, but that was just like a fake heist. And they actually stole the thing like weeks ago in the quick like train robbery snatch and grab thingy.
Got it.
And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's like, all right. I mean, you don't get a pat on the back for lying to me. Because you're the one making the movie, right? So like you can easily lie to me. It'll work every time.
When they
you're the one giving me the information, so if you want to give me bad information, I'm going to be misled. And it's going to work. And it doesn't make you clever for doing it, because you can just do it and it's going to work every time. Either way, I'll rewatch it. I'll tell you what I think. I've been wanting to kind of rewatch 11 anyway, so that'd be a good reason to do it. Watch all of them.
Do it, you won't, pussy.
I will. I'm gonna do it. Screw you.
Okay.
You never believe that I'm gonna do it.
Alright, I'm sorry.
I've also been still watching Righteous Gemstones. We're on season 3 now.
Wow.
It's a very fun show. I really like it. I recommend it. It's super fun. Performances are great. They do a lot of cool stuff. Just all the time. It's great. I don't know. It's really fun. I recommend it. I suppose that's why they made 4 seasons of it.
That would make sense.
The main characters are like siblings, and they fight all the time. They're like, and sometimes I'm like, all right, can you just chill out for a second? Like,
right.
It gets old a little bit, to the point where like there's occasional story points that bring them together, and I'm like, okay, thank God they're not gonna fight for a second. We could do something besides them all just like
Fighting,
causing a scene because they're in the same space together. It's my only real complaint, and it's not even a real complaint
because sometimes it is overdone a bit.
Yeah, it feels a little overdone. It's fun. It's, a lot of times it is funny, but it's just, you kind of feel for like the characters around them that are just like always like exhausted with it, because you feel exhausted with it too, a little bit. It's interesting seeing Eric Andre play characters that aren't just like psychopathic.
Right.
I mean, his character kind of was, but it was not as obvious, not as like, he's not like a feral animal, like running around going crazy, as he often does in a lot of things.
Feral animal is a good way to describe his like persona sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, cause he's like, sometimes he's just straight up growling at people. He's like,
he likes the like intense physical comedy. Like,
yes,
like
very intense, uncomfortable physical comedy.
Yeah. So it was interesting seeing him kind of just like do a role for a season. That was fun.
Yeah.
Because I like the guy, and it's fun to see him kind of do something a little different.
I've just about done my drawing. I've like done like the sketch underneath, and I just have to like, I'm gonna redraw it and then I'm gonna color it. With these
kind of like hard prompts, I'm always trying to like, I'm like, is my joke even scanning? I don't even know. I'm just like, it's always a stretch. I'm never like sure of myself with these ones, like I am with some other prompts where I'm like, all right, I have a funny idea. I'm always just like, is this people gonna get what I'm going for? I don't know. Doing well. I've been gone for almost the whole week, so I've just been,
You explored refineries and stuff, right? Distilleries, that's the word. That's for meth, a refinery, right?
Exactly. Yeah, and we did that too. Went to some nice meth labs. It's really amazing what these can do with, not much to work with.
Yeah. But do you have any fun stories about these distilleries that you can tell us, or like or did you have to sign, like, NDAs?
So yeah, I don't know if people are interested in this sort of thing, but I will talk about it regardless. So we went to Maker's Mark. Well, so it's like Kentucky, Louisville specifically is a big spot for bourbon, and a lot of it's made there. Like 90% of it in the world is made in that city or surrounding areas. We visited Maker's Mark and Buffalo Trace and Woodford and what was the other one? Old Forester. Very cool. They all have very different vibes. Like Maker's Mark, they're like very about like the history. So like walking around the grounds, it's almost like walking around like an old like museum or like a history thing. Like they're using all the old buildings that were like built like over 100 years ago, like legit, like all their barrels. You go into this giant warehouse and it's like this like shed, or not shed, but like this giant like barn that was built over 100 years ago, and they got all their barrels in there, and that's like where they actually make it. And it's like pretty weird that it's not weird, but it's like it's pretty interesting that they are still using these just like super old grounds to make all this stuff that they're making it such a big volume, like Maker's Mark is everywhere. So the fact that they're like making it, like he showed us where they make the labels, and it's like a tiny room like as big as the one I'm in right now, and it's got like 3 printing presses, and there's just people just constantly like making the label, and it's like, you guys make like millions of bottles, like this it's crazy that you're doing it like this, right?
That's wild.
So it's like cool, but it's also like if I was running that company, I'd probably be like, we have so much money, let's like buy the nice stuff and make this go, I don't know. I think there's pros and cons to everything, but either way, it's really cool to see all that, super old and interesting. And then you go to like somewhere else like Woodford, and it's like it feels like a country club, like that's kind of their brand, because it's like a big on like horse racing and stuff like that. And they sponsor like the Kentucky Derby and all that stuff. I don't know, it was cool to see all the different places, trying a bunch of different stuff. Got some rare stuff that you can't really buy around here, so that's fun. We did actually go to the Churchill Downs where they do horse races.
Nice.
And that was kind of interesting to see.
Did you get to see,
I'm not really a
somebody
gambler.
shoot a horse?
Yeah, that happens after every race. All the ones that didn't win get shot immediately.
Yeah.
And they do it right in front of everybody, which is pretty like,
dude, hell yeah.
Kind of upsetting, to be honest. Yeah, it's pretty sick. They're sickos. But in the people in the front row, you have kind of like a Gallagher like splash.
The splash zone,
like
right.
poncho, because the viscera from the horses splatters onto the first couple rows.
A lot of ropey viscera.
Yeah, it's horses. They really explode. It's pretty gross.
It's pretty fucked up.
Like yeah, I can't believe it's legal. It's it's a lot like a piñata. In fact, but pretty fun. Would go again.
Hell yeah, dude. That sounds awesome.
And then I ate a ton of food, and it was awesome. Food was so good. Hell yeah, I love food.
Dude, I love food so much.
I'm such a fat.
That's my favorite.
If I'm ever like rich, I'm gonna turn to a big fat man. Like I can't fight it.
Yeah.
It's over. There's a fat guy inside of me at all times who wants out, and the only thing keeping him in is I can't afford it.
I'd have Crown Fried Chicken, or not Crown, well, yes, Crown Fried Chicken, but also Popeye's chicken in my fridge every night, just ready to go. Like,
you wouldn't even have, if you were rich, you could have like you could have a personal chef like making you fried chicken every day.
But why would I want that when I could get Popeye's?
Because it's better.
Is it?
You think Popeye's is better than just like homemade fried chicken?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It is pretty good for, waiting in line for a second and then being given chicken at a reasonable cost. I don't know how you could beat it. Okay. Well, when I see somebody who's who's thrilled with the affordable option, I don't want to take that away from you. I'm not gonna try to talk you out of it. That's great.
Are you telling me there's something better than Popeye's chicken out there?
No, I'm not.
Cause I'll fucking kill you if you're saying that, dude. That's forbidden knowledge.
I don't know. It was cool. I'm not a gambler, so that part, I feel like that's kind of the main thing.
Yeah, gambling on the horses.
Not really engaged in that, so it was kind of like watched a few races and then we're like, all right, let's get the hell out of here. It was also like 100 degrees, so that was the bigger reason for me being like, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'd get out of there if I could.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. I checked it out, one and done. I wanted to experience it,
and you sure did.
And I sure did.
Well, cool. Sounds like you had a good time out there in Louisville, Kentucky.
I had an awesome time. I would definitely go back. Maybe I will.
Maybe you will. When DrawBomb Studios relocates to Louisville, Kentucky.
I wouldn't even be mad about that, actually. Like, it was such a fun town. You go places sometimes and you're like, all right, there's stuff to do here for my trip, but this kind of sucks. This is a place where I was like, this is cool. I would happily live here.
I feel that.
The neighborhood we were in was super cool, and like everybody, like I said, was super nice, and like really good food, and like there's like a really good like community about it. Like people were so nice. Everybody was like, it felt like a small world. Like we met people who knew other people that we had met. Is weird. It's just like really good vibes.
Interesting.
It felt like kind of a tight community, even though it's like a city.
And then when
cool.
you guys drove out, they all returned to their power stations and plugged in and then shut down for the next visitor who they would run their sequence for again.
Exactly. I walked up to a person on the street and they said, "Hello, traveler," as they were like, they were trying to walk to me, but they were getting stuck on like a fire hydrant.
Right, they got stuck on the geometry
as they were walking
stuff.
in place.
Yeah.
And then they clipped through the floor and vanished. I hope they're okay.
Rest in peace.
We were at a restaurant and the service kind of slow because their waiter was T-posing in the corner.
And turns out that the waiter had a level 4 cooking skill, so we got poisoned by the fugu fish. That's if you go to Louisville, gotta get the fugu fish. Like that's what they do well over there. I'll tell you that. That's the place. I once talked to a guy who like he tried to get political on me and stuff, and like
cool.
one of the main reasons he wanted to argue against like regulation on things was he was like mad that like he couldn't eat like fugu fish in the States or something like that. And I was like, okay, are you fucking kidding me? Specific. And that's it. That's the height.
You know that guy's out there right now drinking like raw milk and like he's real proud of himself.
Oh yeah, for sure. So that was
all the nutrients.
That was a strange conversation. I was like, your like entire political standpoint is based on whether or not you can eat like a puffer fish. Like
he thought of that example and he's thinking it's a lot better of an example than it really is. That's why
I guess so, because what was weird is like that was like the third time he had brought up like that fish in that conversation.
He doesn't have a look. If you're like arguing about like certain regulations like keeping you from doing stuff, I can think of like 10 better examples than fugu fish. So that guy just sounds dumb.
Yeah, I was very confused by like I was like this is like the hill you're dying on, sir. Like
I think regulations are a good thing, but like if I had to like try to debate for that side of things, I could come up with better examples than that. And
exactly.
If he practically keeps bringing it up more than once, it's like, okay, so that's all you got, huh?
Yeah. I was like, and like his other examples, I don't even remember the full conversation. I don't even know how we got there.
Yeah.
It was just a strange conversation, but I was just like, oh, I do not want to continue knowing this guy. Oh man, I'm almost done coloring, I think.
Okay, I'm pretty close myself.
I'm so close. Why am I compelled to make these jokes, Brandon? Why?
You're some kind of sicko pervert, I think.
I think that's the truth, yeah.
If I really had to come up with an explanation, I think it's
Yeah,
you got something wrong with you, deeply,
I guess
deeply
so,
wrong with you.
yeah.
You know, I can go on if you want more.
Yeah, go for it. I'm all yours.
You're stunted. You you're a piece of shit.
Head.
you dumbass.
You dumb.
Stupid. I wasn't expecting you to ask me to keep going. You really called my bluff on that one.
Fake being mean.
It's hard. I just love you too much.
Oh, shucks. Well, let me tell you the things I don't like about you.
All right, go ahead.
The document here.
Oh, you would keep it in a document. I'm sure it's in a nice diagram too.
Poo head.
Oh, shit. I look at you and I see myself.
You up at
the real poo-poo head.
Yet you seem happy with your existence and who you are, and I am cursed to curse my prison. Poo-poo head.
I'm happy with who. Cursed to be a poo-poo head. A head filled with poo-poo. I think I finally understand why people like this show, you know? This episode really made it clear to me.
We've really...
There's a lot of good stuff going on here.
Yeah. This is the top tier.
Very watchable. If I had to describe the show, I'd say watchable, you know?
Yeah. Worth the
quality
time.
Content. Worth the time, definitely. Like 2 hours every week is time that could be definitely used for something productive, and I understand why people are here.
Yeah. There's probably people out there who want to fuck the Kool-Aid, man. Alright, my drawing's done.
It's cool. Doom Pool.
Oh, nice.
Or Dead Doom or Pool Guy. I like Pool Guy. It was more novel a concept before everybody else was doing it too. Yeah, there he is, breaking the wall. He's being critical too. That's pretty interesting.
He's always critical.
He's critical of his own concept though, you know? I guess he does that too, probably.
Okay, I see what you're saying about the electricity looking like that hand drawn. I like it though. It looks really good.
Like, try to make him look like he was quivering.
Yeah, I like how you got it's a quiver idol. Makes you quiver.
He's vibrating.
That's funny.
What's the name of the? Is that the imp that Dead Doom is shooting in the face?
Yeah, that's the imp.
Yeah. Cool.
And that's the
Which
Hell
gun
Knight
is he using?
that he the Baron of Helm, sorry, that he's standing on. He's using the pistol.
Sure. That's the pistol. Okay.
I think it's the pistol from Halo though, for some reason.
That's what Dead Doom would do.
That's right.